My name is Group Captain Phil Marr. I'm Station Commander of Royal Air Force Marham in Norfolk. And today we're waiting for the return of the aircraft from the F-35 aircraft from HMS Queen Elizabeth, the aircraft carrier that's been doing its around the world first voyage. So it's been a fairly quiet time with only one squadron here at Marham, with 617 squadron and supporting personnel away. But they've achieved so much. A 7.5 month deployment is an extremely long time to be away. Throughout my career, I've typically been away for 3 or 4 months, and I know how hard that can be for families back at home. But to come back after 7.5 months is a really big deal. So they'll be charged full of emotions, families, today when the aircraft come back, and also when the carrier comes back into port, because there's still a large number of personnel to come off the carrier that form up the squadron, both Royal Air Force and Navy, based here at Marham. So that'll be another big occasion for us to welcome them home when the carrier docks. While they've been away, I understand at latest count it's been about 40 countries that they've engaged with, 17 of which are our close partners that we've trained with, and just strengthening those ties and maybe some slightly lost alliances as the government shifts towards reshift towards the Indo-Pacific. We'll hopefully hear from some of the aircrew, the pilots, when they get back later to hear of their experiences. But for the moment, it's really talking to the families here, letting them say hello again, and then we very much just really hope they have a lovely Christmas and a very well-earned break.
Commander Mark Sparrow, Officer Commanding 617 Squadron. Yeah, it's been absolutely phenomenal. It's amazing to be back home again. This journey started back in 2020 when we did group sail as a squadron for the first time, embarking on Queen Elizabeth, and then to deploy on the 1st of May this year. We've achieved so much over the last 7.5 months as a squadron. From where we started from to where we are today, we're a different unit to the one that deployed back in May, and that's due to everything that we've seen and done and experienced. We've operated from the Western Mediterranean all the way across to the Pacific. We've flown with multiple nations in a variety of exercises. We've delivered on Op Shader from the carrier in the Eastern Mediterranean, and Op Detroit in the Black Sea as well. So the things that the pilots have seen and done, they've covered the broad vista of F-35 capabilities, and we've proven that capability now around the world, which is phenomenal. And then for the whole squadron have developed throughout that whole process, so immense. I guess the biggest standout moment was achieving Op Shader from the carrier. The fact that we did it without a hiccup, long sorties, day and night, and then I was very proud of the squadron and how they recovered back to the ship without any issues, both day and night, after extremely long sorties. And to be able to provide support in that way was a real test, and we came through that with flying colours. So that is a stand-up moment, but it's almost unfair just to single that one moment out because of the variety of things we've seen. Flying with Russian aircraft in the Eastern Mediterranean, flying with the Indian Air Force and Navy was particularly special. The opportunity to fly with the Singapore Air Force with their F-16s as we came back through the South China Seas, and then to sail through the South China Seas as well, both outbound and back inbound again. Given the tensions that there to be involved in that was very special as well. So we've done this whole deployment, and not just the deployment, but the whole work up to the deployment. It was surrounded by COVID, which has affected everybody across the country, across the world, clearly. So that presented challenges as we were preparing to go. Obviously, losing the aircraft towards the end of the deployment, it just demonstrates the challenges of operating from sea in the maritime environment. So. But I was particularly proud again, within 72 hours we were back flying as a squadron. People picked themselves up and got back on with the job again. So if I was to summarise, I'm just immensely proud of the whole squadron across the board. Fantastic, yeah, it's very good. As soon as we broke cloud and I knew that we were going to be able to come back into the circuit and see Marham, was a fantastic feeling. And then knowing that all our families and friends are back here waiting for us. So we're all very ready for a great Christmas.